Hey everyone, welcome back to Wheel Reverend, your pit stop for the latest and greatest in two-wheeled innovation. Today, we're diving into something that's been making a lot of noise figuratively and literally. It's the 2026 Kawasaki DF-Z1100, Kawasaki's newest high-performance naked street fighter that's redefining what it means to ride raw power, precision, and presence all wrapped into one aggressive package. Whether you're a Kawasaki loyalist, a performance junkie, or just someone who loves good design, you're going to want to stick around for this one. Now, we've had a few days with this beast, and let's just say a broken bar it doesn't whisper, it growls. And today, we're going to talk through what makes this bike so damn special. The engine, the tech, the ride quality, the design language, and yes, we'll talk numbers too, including that all-important price tag. Let's get into it. First up, the heart of the DF-Z1100, the engine. Kawasaki has gone all in with an 1100cc inline-four that's a refined evolution of the legendary C-Series platform. This engine is tuned for brutal mid-range torque without sacrificing the high-revving thrill that sport bike riders crave. You're looking at 153 horsepower at 10,200 revolutions per minute and 111 Newton-meters of torque at 8,200 revolutions per minute. Numbers that put it right in the upper echelon of Streetfighters. Throttle response, snappy, almost telepathic. There's no lag, no hesitation, just twist and go. And with Kawasaki's advanced ride-by-wire system, you get a throttle feel that's precise but never too digital. It still feels like a machine, not a simulator. The DF-Z1100 is equipped with a 6-speed quickshifter, bidirectional, of course, and it's butter smooth. Downshifts are crisp, even under load, and the upshifts are virtually seamless at speed. Fueling is another highlight here. Kawasaki's new combustion mapping means cleaner ignition, better fuel efficiency, and smoother delivery across the rev range. Even at low RPMs in traffic, this bike behaves and no jerky surges or unrefined jolts. It's a rare mix of urban civility and backroad savagery. Now, let's talk about what happens beneath the bike. Suspension duties are handled by a fully adjustable Showa SFFBP front fork and a horizontal backlink rear shock. The balance here is striking, stiff enough for aggressive cornering and high-speed runs, yet compliant enough to soak up rough city streets without rattling your spine. Handling is razor sharp. The DF-Z1100 has a new trellis frame derived from their WSBK development program. It's lighter than the previous Z1000, but stiffer in all the right places. This thing tips into corners with barely a thought, holds a line like it's on rails, and has a confidence-inspiring feedback through the bars. Combine that with a relatively aggressive rake and a shorter wheelbase, and you've got the bike that loves twisties almost as much as it loves track days. Braking power, top tire. You've got dual Brembo-style EMA calipers biting down on 320mm discs up front, paired with the single 250mm disc at the rear. The feedback is phenomenal, and Kawasaki's latest cornering ABS system ensures that you can brake deep and hard, even when the road surface throws surprises your way. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the design, because Kawasaki went absolutely savage here in the best way. The DF-Z1100 is bold, angular, and unapologetically aggressive. This isn't a bike that fades into the background at your local meet-up spot. It demands attention. The headlight unit is a new ultra-slim LED setup that Kawasaki calls Predator Vision. It's sharp, symmetrical, and features DRL accents that give the bike a seriously menacing glare. The tank is sculpted with deep knee cutouts, and the exposed frame and engine components are given a dark brushed metal finish that screams performance. The tail section is minimal but not unfinished. It rises sharply, giving it that lean forward, ready to pounce stance that's become a Kawasaki signature. The undertail lighting is clean and the integrated LED turn signals keep everything sleek. You're also getting Kawasaki's latest 5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity. It shows everything from ride modes to tire pressure, lean angles, and even your last ride's performance stats. You can also connect to the Rigiology app for route tracking, diagnostics, and firmware updates. Speaking of ride modes, there are 5: Sport, Road, Rain, Custom, and track. Each adjusts throttle sensitivity, traction control, engine braking, and suspension settings A and S. The DF-Z1100 features electronically adjustable suspension in the premium trim. The baseline model sticks with manual adjustability, which is more than adequate for most riders, but the premium model lets you fine-tune damping on the fly. Let's not forget about rider aids. You get Kawasaki's latest evolution of their cornering management suite: traction control, launch control, wheelie control, and even slide control. It's the kind of tech that stays out of your way when you're on your game, but steps in quietly when you overcook a corner or hit a slippery patch. Rider ergonomics have been improved from the Z1000. The bars are wider and slightly higher, giving you more leverage and comfort, especially for longer rides. The seat is narrow at the front for easy foot reach but widens just enough at the back for decent support. Passenger accommodations exist, but let's be honest, this bike is all about the rider. Now let's get into what everyone's wondering: the price. The base model Kawasaki DF-Z1100 starts at $14,999. If you want the full suite: electronic suspension, cornering lights, and the upgraded Brembo Master Cylinder, you're looking at around $17,399. For what you're getting, it's a solid value, especially considering it undercuts some of its European rivals by thousands without compromising on performance or tech. As for fuel efficiency, Kawasaki claims 42 miles per gallon combined, which isn't bad at all considering the power on tap. The 17-liter tank gives you a decent range for spirited weekend rides or even the occasional tour. Now here's the thing: the DF-Z1100 isn't just another Streetfighter. It's a statement from Kawasaki to the entire motorcycle industry. It says, "We're not done pushing the envelope, not even close." The unique selling points? Well, they stack up: class-leading mid-range torque, a design that looks like it's straight out of a cyberpunk movie, cutting-edge electronics that actually enhance the ride rather than dilute it, and a price point that makes competitors nervous. Oh, and the sound. This bike sounds like war drums on full throttle. Kawasaki even tuned the intake and exhaust acoustics to make sure you feel it in your chest every time you twist the throttle. It's a multi-sensory experience, and once you ride it, it's hard to go back. So, is the 2026 Kawasaki DF-Z1100 worth your money? If you're after a motorcycle that blends street performance with track-capable hardware, one that respects your experience but also makes you feel like a superhero, this bike deserves a serious look. It's not just a step up from the Z1000A, it's a leap. And that wraps our deep dive into Kawasaki's latest monster. What do you think? Does the DF-Z1100 have what it takes to be the new king of the streets? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our upcoming ride test video with the DF-Z1100 on twisties, freeway pulls, and a surprise guest comparison. Until next time, ride safe, ride hard, and keep the revs high. This is Wheel Reverend, signing off.